The Showtime and Kev podcast is officially upgraded to the wonderful comedy pop-up studios here in scenic K-Town, Los Angeles. Yes, we are doing big things, ladies and gentlemen. We have grown far beyond the reach of my studio apartment, and we have gone deep into hopefully syndication. So here we are.
and hopefully we'll not draw the ire of people in the neighborhood for stealing their cable to broadcast, which was happening before.
Why do you have to put my business in the street like that, Kevin? Like, when you're in South Central, you do South Central things, man. I gotta live.
Okay, please, we're missing something here.
What are we missing?
In the name of the one called Emperor Selassie, conquering tribe of Judah, King of Kings, and Santa Cruz, Reggae Music Festival, all the routes gotta go up in his peace. Lord of mercy, Brakashak, Lord of mercy, boom, 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 lick shot.
Now that Kevin has done his island intro, we are officially ready to go. And now that you hear the sirens in the background, you know that we are serious about where we are. So we are here live. We're doing our thing. Kev, do you have our list of topics? We got so many things we can talk about. We can go deep in. We can go deep diving. I'm sure Trump's did some bullshit. There's sports things we can talk about. What are we gonna get into today?
First off, I want to say congratulations to the women's national team for winning
Woo!
the World Cup.
USA,
Yes.
USA.
And
I don't care. USA. You know
That is actually the first time in a long time I've heard white people chant USA, and I wasn't scared for my life.
Yeah. That's funny. As a foreigner, you have to feel that way.
I was like, anytime there's a bunch of white people yelling USA, USA, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that is. And that's funny that that's become the climate now. It used to just be a rallying cry at wrestling matches, and now it's really just something to be worried about. The Jews will not replace us, because that's usually what's coming after that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, shout out to them. And of course, they don't want to go to the White House because why would you?
Why?
You know?
Why would you?
I mean, Trump's like, oh, they're lesbians. Like, that's not
they're
good.
not all lesbians. I mean, there are some, but there are a lot. But I mean, they're not all lesbians. That's not the reason. You know, it's more the fact that they're women in general, and he has to acknowledge them as people. I don't think he wants to do.
Right.
I think that's the reason they're like, yeah, we'll abstain.
Yeah,
you know.
She clowned his ass. She's like, well, you know, he obviously can't fuck or eat us. So
wow.
Yeah, just drop that, and everyone's like, well, we can't argue with that. That's really the problem.
If this mic wasn't on a stand, I would drop it, because that is about as wow.
So shout out to the team for you know.
Can I have some of our sponsor? I think we're at the point. I'm not sure how it works or how far this show is going to go, but we're not necessarily showing the actual label, but it's a Pilsner.
Yes. Yeah. So we used to do this thing where we'd say our sponsor is blah, blah, blah.
Which is ironic with alcohol, because you can have an alcohol sponsor or you can have an alcohol sponsor. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Shout out to AA people out there. You know, keep doing your steps.
Get them chips, y'all.
Yeah, but I feel like
we're not quitters.
I feel like there's a cease and desist coming soon, so we should just not drop that. Okay, so topic. So besides women's men's national
but let's
team,
talk about the situation a little bit though. Like they won, and
Okay.
I had a point that I haven't watched much women's soccer or World Cup in general, but
you're an American, of course you don't watch soccer.
exactly.
You know.
But what I have noticed from watching like the moments that I did, they're way tougher out there than the dudes are. Like, you watch men's soccer, you watch like FIFA, you watch that shit. Like, they be flopping around worse than LeBron James trying to get a free throw. And not like the chicks, they be out there playing with broken noses and shit. They're winning. Pay them. Like, pay them. Put them in commercials. Pay them.
Well, here's the problem. The reason the women in America win.
Scoot up on the mic, Kev.
The reason women in America win more is because other countries are so sexist, they don't allow women to participate in sports.
Well, let's milk the advantage like the American way. We've found a way to cheat. Let's use it to our advantage until they change the rules.
This is why I hate watching Americans in any sport, because it's like you find a loophole. Like remember the Dream Team? Remember that?
Yeah,
you
that wasn't fair.
You said Michael Jordan. Like
Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Larry Bird, David Robinson, just both All-Star teams.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, the East and West All-Star. That wasn't fair.
Yeah. Versus a bunch of Angolans that hadn't eaten for a month. Like, how is that fair?
All of them 7'4".
Right. Oh, good game, brother. 155-3. Good game, brother.
Like, your point guard's trying to cross somebody over. He's 7 foot and he's exhausted.
Right.
He's starving.
Good game, brother. Are you still eating that? Good game, brother. No, it's ridiculous. And by the way, I know you don't
We have
want
to share shoes. The starters must give the bench their shoes at the timeout.
I wish that wasn't true. And I know you don't watch soccer because you call it soccer.
Yeah,
So,
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have our own version of football where guys. Oh, that's something we can talk about. But yeah, we have our own version of football where we cause brain damage.
yeah.
It's fun
And you guys heard each other like all the time, like
all the time as a culture.
Like every off season, like there's somebody getting arrested for like domestic violence or like getting too drunk. Like I always feel like the second greatest detriment to an NFL player is free time.
Yes.
Like they just can't.
Absolutely so.
They need to be beating other people up. Totally off topic. All right, so where are we going with this?
I've been saying for years, NFL stands for need to find a lawyer. Yeah, how did we get to here? Like we were talking about football, and then we got to football. That's how we got there.
Okay, yeah. So I was going to mention a fact that was revealed earlier this week that Lil Nas X, we talked about him 2 weeks ago.
Yes, shout out to Lil Nas X out of the closet, riding down Old Town Road the way he wants to.
Riding on
Work
Old
your
Town
thing, girl.
So, how is it you're black and you're gay and you're doing country music? Like, how much degree of difficulty do you want in your life?
That's like 3 bingo squares if you're a Klansman.
I mean, come, like get them. Like, what do you?
We found all of them.
like if they shot Lil Nas X, like the Klan would just like retire. They're like, we've got everything we wanted.
Hang a banner and him. That's terrible. I'm sorry I said that as I was saying it. Damn it. I'm like, what? I'm like, I hate myself before I finish this sentence. But yeah,
Jesus. But yeah,
it's funny as hell that so many I love the fact that by him being gay, black, and a country singer, that he's pissing off so many demographics of people. Like he's pissing off like the racist of the most racist of the racist rednecks, and he's pissing off the most wokest of the hoteps of the black. And I love it because I think that might be the key to unification in America.
Right. Just everybody get on the same side.
Yeah,
just to hate one person.
A common enemy makes a hell of a uniter. You know what I mean? So either way, I didn't even like the song that much, but it's one of those things that just gets played so much you kind of have to. You can't get away from it.
Do you want to tag Chaz Carter in this video?
Oh, I want to tag Chaz Carter just so Chaz could be like, "Are you motherfuckers? Did I gain weight, what?"
I think Facebook is turning into that white friend that just keeps thinking you're the other black friend.
Oh,
they're like,
God.
"Are you Chaz Carter?
This needs to be a segment
Are you Kazim Rahman? Are you?"
From now on the Showtime and Kev podcast, we're gonna have a segment called "Who does Facebook think Cory is today?"
Right. Did you mean Chris Rock?
No, I didn't. No, no, I'm not old Ron Funches. Don't do that. I'm not his before picture.
Okay. Hey, Brooke McLaughlin. Hey, how's it going from Colorado? Good to see you. Good friend from back in the days in the Bay. Again, Bay Area's having the Fillmore Jazz Festival, so that's
all right.
popping off.
Let's get into sports. We've piddled around this subject long enough.
No. Can we not talk about sports?
No, we're very much going to talk about sports. I have I have a lot to say.
Does anybody online have a question that's not sports related?
Too bad. I don't care.
I'd really like to.
I truly don't.
I'm really interested.
Why are you putting this off, Kevin? Why you feel bad? Why are you upset? I should be the one that's upset.
How dare you people?
What people? Who do you mean you people?
You people.
Who are you people?
The Laker fans.
What did we do?
You people.
What did we do?
Y'all are just snatching up all the Warriors. Like,
because we got Boogie and JaVale McGee back and
Quinn Cook.
Yeah,
Quinn Cook is one of the few guys that could actually shoot.
Yeah. We need. If you noticed, if you paid any attention to us last year, we didn't have many of those.
Right.
We need as many Quinn Cooks as we can find.
Yeah. KCP went 0 for infinity after the All-Star break.
We don't
0 for infinity.
And we re-signed him. So that's to let you know. Thank you, Kat. Yes, we do have a fancy new studio. Yes, we re-signed KCP, which is part of my detriment. And I'm upset, not that we didn't get Kawhi, because if anybody has been following me on Facebook, I wasn't on the Kawhi to LA thing, because I knew if Kawhi was coming to LA, it would be how he did. No one saw the PG-13 thing coming. And
Right.
our producer is a diehard Clippers fan, so he's going to enjoy my pain for the next 5 minutes. But I am worried about the state of the Western Conference now because so many Warrior fans have been giving me shit like, haha, you guys didn't get Kawhi. I'm like, yeah, but look who did. The team that almost beat y'all with nothing.
Almost?
Like,
Almost?
almost.
Eh.
That beat y'all 2 games. Nobody expected y'all to win. Like, no, nobody expected the Clippers to win that series, but they still beat y'all with, like, Montrezl Harrell.
Well, look, you had Patrick Beverley and
Lou Williams.
And a guy that looked like the Predator, right?
I resemble that remark.
Wait, watch Facebook now. Like, do you want to add the Predator to your podcast? I mean, a bunch of D-League scrubs. Yeah, all right, because we look past y'all. We were like, no, this is just warm up,
As per usual, you look past us, and that's why you're where you're at.
Steph Curry was playing in warm ups. Like, he didn't even put his regular shoes on. So
his warm-up shoes probably look better than his actual shoes that he's been paid to put on for like Steph. I'd like to look directly into the cameras and say, Steph Curry,
because he's watching.
Yes,
he's watching.
Of course he is.
Steph,
Aisha definitely is. Steph, Aisha, hey girl, how you doing? First of all, you are one of the best players on the planet. You're the best shooter I've ever seen. You deserve way better shoes than the Kaiser Nurse Lows. Those are fucking disgusting.
You don't like nurse shoes?
No, I don't. And nurses don't like nurse shoes. They wear them because they're comfortable in scrubs. They have to stand on their feet for 10 hours.
Aisha, call me.
No, don't call him. Don't call Kevin. You have nothing to talk about.
I'm taller than Steph Curry. First
And?
of all. That's right. Yeah, the hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's all you have. I hate to break it to you, Kevin. You're my friend, and that's why I'm letting you down easy. That's all you have over Steph Curry, is you are taller than him. That is it.
I'm only 2 MVPs away from him, okay?
That's a lot.
I'm right there. Like,
yeah, you're 20 years past your time to do that, too.
I'm just saying, I'm only 2 MVPs behind. Come on.
That is true. You're only 2 MVPs, 3 rings.
I'll be super loyal.
A bunch of 40, 50, 40, 90 seasons. You're a long way away, Kevin.
I'm a great stepdaddy.
Can we get back to the point? We get back to I'm a
great stepdaddy.
He's so much paid that they lost bench players from the Warriors. That's how I know you're a true fan. You lost bench players to us, and it's hurting. Like, you feel it in your soul.
No, Boogie was going to be great next year. Like, that's absolutely what's going to happen. Like,
and he's going to be great for us for a very low price. And I'm very happy to have Boogie. Thank you for coming, Boogie. Thank you for coming, Boogie. You and Anthony Davis are going to do great together.
And what did we get in exchange? Willie Cauley-Stein. Sacramento. And Sacramento is garbage. Like, there's nothing. I'm sorry. If you're from Sacramento, just like tune out for the next 3 minutes. Like, everything from Sacramento is trash, okay? It's just the whole city is trash. The players are trash. The mayor was indicted for stealing money.
Johnson?
Yeah, still.
Yeah, the mayor is definitely trash.
Yeah, trash.
The mayor is certified trash.
Trash.
But I love Sacramento.
I performed at the Sacramento Punchline. You know what's next to Sacramento Punchline? Sleep Train.
Damn.
It's in a mall next to a bunch of mattresses.
Sacramento, the views expressed by Kevin Munroe are his and his alone, and not at all of the Comedy Pop-Up or the Showtime and Kev podcast. I had a ball in Sacramento. I'll be out there in August. So, yeah, I would like the people of Sacramento to come see me because Kevin won't be there. But as far as your basketball team is concerned, y'all got problems. Back to what I was trying to say.
Right.
You signed D'Lo, so you're good, to $110 million. Or 150, whatever it is. Like, how much can D'Lo get? Well, he's got it.
He's getting a max, but
yes.
But okay, D'Angelo, he plays basketball like he's sitting in an armchair. Like, he's so slow. I mean, the dude.
You could probably say the same thing about Boogie.
He's a defensive liability. Like, his elbows are right in his armpits. Like, his short arms. Like, I don't understand why they signed this dude.
But he can shoot, and that's all you care about. So there you go.
Ugh.
Congrats. Enjoy.
Ugh. No, this is all bad. I mean, has anyone seen Swaggy P, by the way?
No, he's been. The last time I saw Swaggy P was at a Bevmo in West Hollywood. So I'm pretty sure.
Real talk.
Yeah, he's living his best life. I'm dead serious.
Nobody times people have given me second looks so they thought I might have been somebody.
Yeah, because you're tall and you're in very good shape, actually. Like, not to say in a bad way, but you're good. Like, you're a tall guy. You're muscular. People think you play for you're Magic Juice Jackson, man. Juice Johnson, sorry.
It's Magic Juice Jackson.
Oh, I had it right. Okay.
Yes. Like I said all the time.
12th man of the year.
15th man of the year. Best bench warmer ever. I always tell people, look, you know, to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Real quick.
So I beat myself every night.
Wow. And with that, one of our station managers walked out of the room. Kat would like to add that you guys getting getting D-Lo is like getting the booby prize, but there's no boobies involved. So basically, you got the booby prize from a woman that survived breast cancer. So congratulations.
Leave the comedy to the comedians, Kat Lena.
She is a comedian.
Oh, shit, that's right. My bad. Oh, no. She's a roast.
Shots fired.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Never mind. Moving along.
Oh, wait. We didn't even cover the rest of it. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Oh, hey, Laura Meadows. How you doing?
What else do we want to talk about? We're doing great on time. We can stay on this. I cleared out room for me to. First of all, I'm not finished talking about Kawhi Leonard, you motherfucker. The way that he did it was so foul. It was just like I don't know what we did to him. Like, I get why he would do something like that to like San Antonio, but like
right.
I don't even know why he would do Toronto like that. He made everybody wait to like where we had to re-sign KCP and JaVale McGee. Not that I have a problem with that, but like it's just like you made everybody wait, and then you're like, I'm going to the Clippers.
Right.
And now the Clippers are good. Like they got Paul George.
They
traded
PG-13.
every draft pick they'll ever have ever again, which is weird for the Clippers because they're a franchise built on having a lottery pick like every season. So now they're just like, fuck it, we're never having a lottery pick again. We're actually trying to be good. That bothers me to a fundamental part of my soul.
Well, they didn't give. I mean.
They're changing their whole culture. Like, I'd be stupid to say this doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. On defense, they got Patrick Beverly. They got Kawhi Leonard. They got PG-13. They got Montrezl Harrell. It's scary over there. Yeah. And they got Zubac for peanuts. Yeah. We literally traded him for planters.
No,
it's ridiculous.
You traded him for Mike Muscala.
Peanuts would be more beneficial than Mike Muscala.
What is he, like the Latvian truth or something like that? Is that what they call him in the streets? Is that what they call him in the streets?
They don't call him anything because he's Mike fucking Scala.
I think Paul George left Oklahoma because he got sick of Applebee's.
That makes sense.
It's like, how many times can we eat these?
What else is there to do in Oklahoma?
How many times can I eat these
I'm not
apps?
even talking shit. Like, what is there to do?
Like what? Like my dude. Like there's nothing.
Yeah, you play the basketball game and then you play 2K and repeat because I don't know what else to do.
We've actually run out of groupies. Like we've
flown them in from Texas. We've flown them in from Louisiana. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, they might as well leave.
The only thing you can do the only thing there is to do in Oklahoma is go somewhere else.
It's just, I mean, that's just not a destination. I mean, there's cows, there's thunderstorms,
and there's Russell Westbrook all alone by himself to average a quadruple double now on 36% shooting.
Didn't it just get rid of Steve?
Steven Adams? Did they? I don't know.
Yeah, they put him on the block. So
damn,
I don't know. I don't know what's left there.
Man, the Lakers have any money left? Let's try and get him.
Yeah, they might as well. I mean, by the way, if I was Oklahoma City, I'd look back and be like, wow, we had Kevin Durant. We had Russell Westbrook. We had James Harden. We had Serge Ibaka.
All on the same team.
Right. All of them except Harden is a champion now.
Yeah. No. Harden. All of them except Harden.
All of them except Harden is a champion now.
No, none of them are champion. Well, KD's a champion. Russell Westbrook's not a champion. Serge is. So 2 of the 4.
Oh, sorry, 2 of the 4. You're right.
Yeah, but 3 of those 4 were like they had 3 MVPs and a Defensive Player of the Year.
Right. And they shipped them out because we wanted to save some money. For what? How much does land cost in Oklahoma, motherfuckers?
Not much.
Like, what are you saving money for?
Damn. I mean, it doesn't cost much because there's a tornado that's gonna blow the shit away.
If I was what's his name? If I was Paul Allen, well, rest in peace, Paul Allen. He's dead now. But I mean, I would kidnap that team and bring it back to Seattle.
Wow. They should. They really should
because
Oklahoma has completely screwed that up, and the fans of Oklahoma City have been great. That was a loud ass arena. They've been supporting them, win or lose. So
when the only
front
other
office has done them wrong.
but when the only other entertainment is cow tipping, yeah, of course they're gonna go.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what
So
else you got?
they had a captive audience. But yeah, like they had 3 MVPs, pretty much back to back MVPs.
Yeah.
And a defensive player of the year and couldn't win.
Yeah, and all these guys are looking back
sad.
going,
Yeah.
pay people,
Pay the
people.
money, give the coaches what they need.
pay college students, pay high school students.
Absolutely pay college students. Zion should have been making $2 million this year. That's just real.
By the way, do you see that Zion got hurt?
He did?
Yeah, first game of summer league.
No.
Yes, he hurt his knee.
Like, how bad?
Like they took him out the game.
Not like, is he out for the season? Did he tear his ACL or something?
Well, they haven't.
Was it sprain?
It happened yesterday, so we don't actually know.
Wow.
But like, what the fuck do you expect? This is an offensive lineman doing pole vaults. Like, he's 300 pounds. Of course, he's not supposed to be doing that shit.
Yes.
I mean, look at Zebo. Like Zach Randolph his game is under the rim because he's so heavy. He doesn't do any of that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
He's going to get there eventually, but right now he's in his Larry Johnson mode where he just has, like, his leg strength is stronger than his bone density.
I predict Greg Oden.
Ooh, don't. Why would you? That's just such a hateful thing. I want to see
I'm
Zion
sorry.
flirt. As much as I hate the Pelicans right now, I still want to see Zion do well.
He's not gonna do, and he's in New Orleans. Have you been to New Orleans?
Yeah,
The food, dude. You can get food at 4 a.m.
it's delicious.
Does that boy look like he doesn't? Does he look like he doesn't like to eat?
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He looks like he enjoys
That's
a
an
meal.
eating
Yeah.
ass motherfucker.
He's 280.
Right.
He's 18 years old.
Look what happened to Jamarcus at LSU.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Jawalrus.
Jo-
Jawalrus struggle.
He's gonna get beignets at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Like 4 or 5 pots of that gumbo, and Zion ain't gonna be able to elevate like he used to.
Oh.
I mean, for God's sake, he plays in the Smoothie King Center.
Let me get one of them. Let me get one of them smoothies. That first 5 minutes was tough, Bill.
Yeah. Zion's gonna. If Zion can stay in shape, I predict nothing. The sky's the limit for that kid. Go crazy, man.
Michael Olowokandi.
Oh, what? Nah, this.
The candy
Even
man.
the Clippers wouldn't do that to themselves anymore. I think I just explained that. I gave the Clippers more props than I ever have in my life in the last 10 minutes, and I don't want to do that again.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Can we just not talk about the Clippers? Like,
Yeah.
That's just.
Yeah.
By the way,
That was my point, though. Like when everybody was like, when the Warriors fans were like, "Oh, you guys didn't get Kawhi." Well, now guess what? Like whether it's LeBron James that you and AD that you have to worry about, or Kawhi and PG, LA is a problem. Like no matter what, LA
That's
is
true.
a problem for you.
That's true.
LA is gonna be in your way no matter what.
That's
LA is
true.
gonna be in my way no matter what.
Yeah, we're in trouble, man. Like
Yeah.
like Steph.
That's a legitimate roadblock.
Like Steph looks tired. Clay's gonna be out for at least half a season.
Oh,
Iggy's gone.
If you're smart, you let Clay stay out to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we got Looney. Looney.
No. You got Cauley Stein.
Willie Cauley-Stein. The dude with the face tattoos. Dude.
You got Blueface at center.
Yeah, exactly. He's vaping at halftime. That guy.
You got Drake as your point guard. You got Blueface at center.
All right.
John B is on the bench right now, recuperating.
Michael Rappaport could play for these guys. Okay, that's how. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
If the Lakers would have got Kawhi, we would have had to sign Michael Rappaport. That's actually why I was glad we didn't get him. I just didn't want him to go where he did. Kat says we're gonna need tissue to sponsor, especially the way I sweat and the way he cries. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Okay.
Canada is talking shit, and I'm here for it because Canada never talks shit. They're like, she said sorry.
You know what? Y'all win one championship, and suddenly everybody's a baller now.
It only takes one. It only takes one.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
let's move on.
What's the next topic, Kevin?
So we talked about that. Oh, so you were gonna talk about this segment.
All right.
We've been talking about doing this segment for a while, so now we should just do it.
Since we have a new since we have some order here at the Comedy
Right.
Pop-Up and the Showtime and Kev podcast,
You're not sorry, Kat. You're not. You're not.
Like I was saying, since we have some order now, we're going to do a segment that I like to call "It's Not About Race," though. It's a hashtag I've been doing for years because it's a double-sided coin. One, it's usually white people telling me whenever I feel like something is a racial issue, hey, this isn't about race. So that's one. And two, it's really not about race. It's about money. So once we can get past this shit, we can all enjoy ourselves and live in harmony, whatever that looks like. But today, in "It's Not About Race," though, why, oh why do we care that the live action Little Mermaid is black? First of all, I don't know why Disney is making a live action everything now. They made live action Aladdin, live action Lion King, and they're making live action Little Mermaid. And the actress is this gorgeous black girl named Haley, or is it Haley Berry or Halle? Because people think they've been misspelling it as Halle Berry.
It's Haley Berry.
Or is it Haley Bailey?
Yeah, it's Halle Bailey, and it's been very disappointing to me because I was like, oh shit, Halle Berry's gonna be Little Mermaid.
It's like, nah, I'm not like she. I mean, she's fine, but she ain't like 18 years old. Like you can't make her play a teenager anymore.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, you sure can, but I don't want to see
it. In
your fantasy.
In my dreams.
Okay, but anyway, like I was saying, this gorgeous little black girl is going to be taking on the starring role as Ariel, and of course, the internet is pissed. I don't know why. Who cares? Like you're mad because Little Mermaid was a cartoon, ink and paper. We can literally just go back and redraw the bitch as black.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
But you have to remember though that remember when Jamie Foxx did Annie a couple years back, and people were going crazy about that. They were like, the world's gonna end. Didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't.
So I don't understand.
It's just sensitive ass racists online that want something to be upset about. And sorry, you don't matter. It doesn't matter. And now that the girl is black, I'm like, who's gonna play Ursula? We got it like Monique. Like there's so many people we can do that. It's like now it's like I've seen like things of Idris Elba as King Triton.
Right.
Like,
people were mad about that. Remember when he was in Thor? They didn't like that either. But I'm just mad that they drew her like. What about a bottom half? Like nobody cares about what the bottom half looks like.
It's a mermaid. Like that's the thing. It's a cartoon and it's a fictional character.
Shouldn't the bottom half look like a catfish? Because that's what she's doing.
That's racist.
She's literally trapping men.
Yeah.
Like she should look like a fucking catfish.
Okay. I never thought about it like that.
My logic.
I thought it was like, oh, black girl got to have a catfish tail. Like, but
nope.
Now that's interesting.
My logic is unimpeachable here. No, but I mean,
there's a presidential joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Elizabeth Taylor can play the Queen of Egypt, and and all that stuff, and nobody cares. Robert Downey Jr. could put on blackface and play a black dude.
But he did such a good job that black people did not care. We were like, good job, RDJ.
We didn't.
We didn't.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
did you care? Because I didn't.
I was like, what the fuck?
I was too busy. There was a black dude right next to him. Was like, God damn, that was good.
I don't know, man. Like that looked a little.
I know.
Like,
I think the reason he got away with it is because he was playing a character that was dressing up in blackface. So it was like third degree hard to do. Like as an actor, that is like a Russian doll of roles. And then on top of that, as the dude playing the black dude, he went undercover. So that was like, that's an Inception level. Stop making that noise. I can hear it in these fucking helicopter headsets that we have now.
Oh, no, dog.
I'm gonna move your mic. You don't stop doing this shit.
Oh no, but that one player.
Either way, I digress. It doesn't matter. If the movie's gonna be good, it doesn't matter. I haven't seen the live action Aladdin. I'm weirded out by Will Smith as the genie, not because he's black, because he's Will Smith. I don't want to. I'm not ready for like, woo, Aladdin. Yeah, I'm not ready for that shit.
The Will Smith is a genie.
I'm not ready for the rapping
Will Smith
cartoon break.
Will Smith doesn't look like a genie. He looks like Blue Will Smith.
Yeah,
like that's it.
He looks like a strange Smurf.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, he looks.
Cedric Drake was good with you, baby.
I mean, I've said this before. Like Will Smith looks like he just robbed up a Wells Fargo, and the dye packet exploded. And now he's just trying to play this shit off.
For the last goddamn time, Facebook, I do not want to tag Kazim. Leave me alone. It's hateful.
No, I mean, I don't understand why people get so upset about that sort of shit.
No, they get upset because they can get upset because they feel like they're losing the country. And basically, the MAGA people are like, this is what they're talking about. Like, America was great when white people were the subject of everything. Wait, nobody cares.
Well, hang on. Look, I don't want to alienate.
Can I have another beer while you're making your point?
Look, I don't want to alienate our MAGA audience.
I do.
I mean, I just, like, we're trying to get sponsored, so,
Next
his
week's
views.
show is brought to you by Walmart and Smith & Wesson.
And My Pillow, that guy. No, I don't think it matters. But the idea that it doesn't matter, however, if you make it something other than white, is very revealing. And obviously, that's you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's where we're stuck at right now. And I think it's kind of good that all this is happening now because it's like all out in the open. And the internet is forever. Like all the shit people are saying is like written down and it can't be deleted at all.
That's honestly why I act the way I do online. Because when I get involved with somebody, engage with an argument about race, I just keep asking questions and keep like trying to draw out their actual feelings. Because when you get Twitter fingers, two things happen. You get too brave because you don't have that whole, oh, this dude might punch me in the face thing. And that goes a long way because like there's a lot of things in person people don't say because you might get knocked out. There's just that general fear or general, like,
but you actually know how to fight though.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. That's not my point. And number
if
two,
you had to, you could. Though.
Exactly. But like I'm not trying to like. That's why I'm not afraid. But number two is they get honest because of that. Like they don't have that. Like they don't have that filter anymore. So
they don't have that fear of like
exactly.
Okay,
so they're gonna say whatever they want to say,
crazy.
and then while they're doing that, they're like, oh shit, they don't realize like, this is gonna be here for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I got a receipt. Now I got a damn near a legal document of you saying some fuck shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's why. Okay. Because I got accidentally added to this group in Long Island. This town called Whitestone, and they started calling me names that were like racist names that were so old. I had to go look them up on Wikipedia.
Spear chucker.
I was like, "What is that?" Like I didn't even know what
porch monkey. My goodness.
Yes, like for real. Like not even like I was like, eggplant? Is that racist? And then I looked it up. I was like, oh, it actually is.
I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I thought that was the emoji for your dick.
No. What it is like the Italians in New York will call you a mulia, which is like an eggplant.
Yeah, I knew mooly was, but I didn't know it meant eggplant.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm gonna laugh now.
So I'm like, I know I should be offended by this, but
I hate eggplant. That's the funny thing about
it. But I'm like, how did you even find the internet, you old ass motherfucker? Like
really,
what?
Though?
Like what? Like are you
goddamn jigaboo?
Are you on dial-up? Like what's going on over there?
Yeah. Like there's some dude cranking the actual internet in his home.
And furthermore, here's what you colored folks need to do. Like Elliot Ness is yelling at me. Okay.
Yes, racists have no imagination. I agree.
Oh, okay. So
Curtis Taylor, appreciate you watching, everybody.
Racists have no imagination.
Oh yes, and let's talk. Also, in slightly on the topic of it's not about race though. The Betsy Ross Nike and Colin Kaepernick situation that was interesting because just about everybody got upset at the reason that it got pulled. I don't even know what the reason was, but I could see why Cap would have a problem with it.
Well, the reason is because the Liberation Front, the Klan, and a couple other white supremacist groups used that 13 stars flag as kind of like a dog whistle to show that hey, we're trying to throw it we're trying to throw it back. So it's a dog whistle.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's the only reason you'd use it. And I got in some arguments with people. They're like, well, if you think that's racist, then everything's racist. Like, well, yeah, it kind of is.
I mean, like, if you're honest about American history,
right? Like, why?
There were people here before y'all got here. Let's be real. They're gone for a very interesting reason.
You know what?
Happy Thanksgiving. People are quitting Nike and buying Converse. Who owns Converse? Chuck Taylor.
And let me just say this for anybody that thinks Colin Kaepernick is not in the league because he's a bad quarterback.
It's not even close.
Nathan Peterman. For
those of you unfamiliar with Nathan Peterman, great. You're living a good life. Nathan Peterman is horrible. Like, if you look up his stats, he's never had a good game. No. That dude is in the league right now making $8 million a year.
He threw like 4 interceptions in like a quarter.
Quarter.
Like he set some sort of record.
Some teams don't get that many possessions in a quarter.
And dudes, they were like, oh, he's not producing the way we want to, but we'll see if we can work with him. It's like Colin Kaepernick damn near took us to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Twice.
And the year and as a Niners fan, the year that Colin Kaepernick's last year, the Niners went 2-14. That was a god awful season. It was hard to watch, and he was the only motherfucker out there that was working. Right. And that dude still threw like 60%, had like a 90-something QBR. It was ridiculous. He threw like 4 interceptions, and how you win 2 games only throw 4 interceptions? It ain't the quarterback fault.
I mean, it's
Nathan Peterman threw more interceptions in 1 game.
I mean, guys like him, like Cardale Jones, like people like that, who get like
Nike owns Converse. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Kat. I should have saw that coming.
Oh, what?
Nike owns Converse.
Oh, well. Why hasn't Converse put out a decent shoe since Dr. J?
Because Nike owns Converse.
Oh, they just shut him down, basically.
Yeah. Nike's well, if we really think it, like, remember when Dwayne Wade was on Converse back when he was like right before he won a championship, and then when he won, he was magically on Jordan.
Right.
That's Nike pulling strings
just
all around.
Getting
that's
that,
like,
okay.
That's like, we're gonna give you money, but we're gonna give you like the AAA money, and then we're gonna shoot you up to the like the single A because you're with Jordan, and if you're really big, you're like LeBron. We'll give you your own fucking division.
But why even keep the brand though? I mean, like, who out there is rocking Converse?
People that wear like Chuck Taylors.
But yeah, I mean, like, athletes.
That single shoe is still keeping them in business.
But athletes, though.
Not like there's like, athletes are still wearing Converse.
Have you ever seen a professional athlete play a basketball game in Converse?
Larry Johnson.
When?
In the 90s.
Come on, man. Like you gotta go back to like
back when he was grandmama.
You gotta go back to the Dr. J days to even.
And like I said, Dwayne Wade was on Converse. No, Latrell Sprewell was on Converse.
Latrell?
He had the last nice ass Converse hoop shoes I've ever seen. They were the first. They were right before he got the Dadas. Converse gave him a little spinning wheel on his shoe too.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, with
that
the
shit was
shoe
clean.
With the shoe.
That shit was clean.
No,
as fuck.
it wasn't. The shoe
Yes,
with the spinners.
No, not the Dadas. I'm talking about the Converse he had right before he went off on his own. Those shoes were dope. Those are actually really nice.
Nobody's wearing Converse, man.
No, if anybody can find me those Latrell Sprewells, the last Converse before he choked the coach, find me those. I will pay money for them right now.
You might as well. You might as well be playing basketball.
Size 11.
You might as well be playing basketball in church socks. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, but they're not what you call it? They're not Chuck Taylors though. They're Converse. They're actual shoes with like a sole and arch support and like air bubbles in the heel. Like they're actual basketball shoes.
I'd rather wear LA Gears.
They do have that. I don't know if they're LA Gears, but the light up shoes have made a comeback.
LA Gears are gone, but I do remember one player had LA Gears and they blew up on him. So.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, Zion's shoe blew up on him, and people didn't stop wearing Nikes.
Well, yeah, because if you're gonna wear Nikes,
yeah, that's another thing. That's how big Zion is. Again, like he's 280 pounds. The dude didn't even jump. He just like made a hard cut and busted through his shoe. That's how big his ass is. He's just that much torque going down on the ground.
He needs to. I mean, I don't know. Like, what position does he play anyway? He's 6'7".
He was center when he was playing for Duke. He's 6'7".
Well, yeah, you're playing with college kids. Those guys are like when I was in college, I was 6'6", 180 pounds.
Well, when he's playing the Suns, he can play center again.
No, DeAndre Ayton's a center.
He would eat DeAndre Ayton alive, and it doesn't matter because
don't talk about my Caribbean brother that way.
He would eat him. I mean that literally. He would eat him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Terrible.
Do we have anything else to talk about? We've been here about an hour.
Yeah, we should probably wrap it up.
Yes.
I'd like to thank everybody that tuned in to watch and said hello. Chad Lehrman in Arizona.
Shout out to Cedric Drake, Andrew Santa Maria, Jeff Gaskin, Von Calhoun, my man. Good to see you. Catalina, as always, we love you. Brendan, my dude, thank you for having me on the Bad Lives podcast. Check out that episode. We will have our episode up on all the This is an actual podcast now, y'all. You can download us. We just don't know when, and I'll get you that information soon. But that's why we're here. So we'll figure this out.
So you got to see it. And what can I leave you with? Oh, fuck Canada.
Damn. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Kevin is butthurt as hell. I love Canada. Canada has been very good to me. It tried to pay me money, and then the conversion rate fucked me, but I still appreciate the attempt. And we'll be back next week pretty soon, but if not, we will be releasing our show. Kevin, I'm trying to talk.
Hate.
We'll be releasing our show pretty soon. We'll give you the information as to the schedule and when we'll be breaking that down very soon. Thank you so much for tuning in to Showtime and Kev podcast. Kevin, please leave us with a kind word. A kind word.
All the woman them, when they see me come through, they know. Pull up your socks and be sharp.
Pull up your socks and be sharp. He tried to explain that to me. I still don't get it. Thank y'all for tuning in. God bless you. Good night.
Peace out.